What is up, 88 ballers? It's time for Baby Division Week 2. I'm here with...
Wagon Fruit.
It's Doky the Dingus.
AKA Doky the Dingus.
And today we have a very... shut the fuck up. I'm trying to introduce the special guest.
My damn intro.
Yeah, damn intro. Damn yo intro. We have a special guest today. And he also happens to be a part of Baby Division. Please introduce yourself. I fucking fucked it up.
Baby League's best player, Calico Hawk.
Yeah, more like worst player. If we watch this first replay, it's gonna be so
I have the brightest future.
You
That's all I can say.
Yeah, your future's bright, alright. So, since your game is first, why don't you tell us some of the insight you had before you went into it?
The insight? Okay, so the Dragonite, Dragonite was gonna kill everything.
I helped Calico prep.
No, you didn't.
This dragon. Okay, I didn't, but I watched Calico prep very carefully, and this Dragonite can win the game like always, and it's like broken.
But did it?
We'll just have to find out.
Let's find out. Alright, so the game starts. We got Indeedee versus D-Knight. I am very sleepy.
I'm very sleepy. We will see later why this name is the way it is.
Oh.
And then you click D-Dance again.
I click D-Dance again like a greedy bastard.
Oh,
Calico flop. Calico flop.
Turn,
And then you sack your Colossal. Oh god. Oh jeez. Alright. So that turn where you click Dragon Dance again, what was going through your mind?
You see, I thought surely the Indeedee would Dazzle and Gleam again. He surely wouldn't bring Encore into a Dragonite that would obviously want a Dragon Dance.
Well, it turns out you were a fool.
Yeah.
I think if you Terra Blasted there, you would have got big gains.
You see, but you think that. You don't know that.
I think I do know that.
I think you legit would have won the game.
I think you might have won the game on the spot, actually.
I don't know.
I don't
know.
Yeah, if you have the kill, I would recommend going for it, especially when you are in like 2-shot range with Psychic move there.
Yeah. You kind of fumbled a bit.
A little bit of fumble. You also had a lot of health to work with and fucking the rest of the set.
Yeah, okay, so then you send a Colossal in. That's probably the best play. And then they sent Torkoal in. I am very, very confused as to why they sent Torkoal in on a Colossal. But then I realized it's going to spin.
Yeah.
I realized that mid-sentence, it's going to spin the rocks.
I mean, Colossal like never runs any special moves, so I mean you can take it.
Yeah, it's kind of a flop. No longer a flop move by Penguin.
Longer flop.
So you get the rocks up. Then you click Rock Blast, and it does fuck all because Torkoal is broken.
Torkoal's so bulky.
Then it clicks Rapid Spin. So basically you're back to square one.
Basically.
And then Torkoal got the rocks up. Gulp. Lando comes in. Chilling Water, which it doesn't really help your case all that much. It's Chilling Water. It helps a bit. Because then Great Tusk can come in and get you turned on. And then Indeedee comes in. I'm surprised that Chiyu didn't come in there. But I guess he didn't. If it wasn't Scarf, I guess you might not have known.
You could argue either because the terrain and the sun went away.
Yeah.
Like you could argue anything.
Yeah. Unfortunate that the terrain went away that turn, but Calico Hawk will stay in with his Great Tusk and Rapid Spin.
Big ol' hit.
That may have been a foolish maneuver.
Perhaps.
And then he gets owned by Lando. And then Great Tusk is now dead.
No.
Except it actually isn't. I lied.
It actually isn't.
But here comes the Chiyu.
For no reason.
And then you switched. May I ask why you didn't sack the Great Tusk?
I was certain it was going to Fire Blast.
Well, you were at like 5. And I don't think he wanted to miss.
Yeah.
Even then, if you were certain he was going to Fire Blast, maybe you could have done Pex and been a little bit safer.
Pex is not safe for a Star Fox.
Well, yeah, but like if he thought he was going to Fire Blast.
I guess so.
Because if you're wrong, you can switch out with Pex.
If I'm right, then I was certain he was gonna be choiced.
When you're at like 0%, I would like. I
And I'm pretty sure this
people like
Chi was
their-
choice scarf.
I treat people like they're like an AI, and they see a kill with any move, so they'll click any move. And I just don't like to risk that shit when I could be taking so much extra damage like that.
Yeah, it's a little silly. So now you go the Pex, but now is when you should not have gone the Pex.
So much damage. How much did that do? I can't see yours.
Did 48 and then 54 and then 48.
Yeah.
Which luckily that doing 54
Crazy
48 got you out of range. And you click chilling water again. Alright, I really gotta ask, was that the best water move you ran?
Yeah, it was his water move because he had a
He's
different,
optimal.
he had a different high damage move.
Okay, was it sludge or something?
It was skunk shot.
Yeah,
Oh.
good shot.
Okay, well, it was,
I
I honestly think you should have clicked that.
Okay, just watch the next play. Watch the
Alright.
next
That's raw. That right there is awesome. Why did you do that?
I was certain that I knew he had Dazzling Gleam, so I'm like, okay, he definitely wants to kill my Weavile because it outspeeds his whole team. He just wants to get that like out of the way, and so I'm like, this guy's definitely gonna Dazzling Gleam.
It worked.
It did
Here's
work.
the reason why I actually kind of like that play is because he like conditioned with wait, did he condition with psychic? Did he click? Yeah, he clicked psychic.
He clicked psychic on the coal.
Yeah,
and
then he
on
clicked
the
too.
tusk.
So he's like he showed that he's willing to spam psychic. So maybe he'll try to mix it up this time and go dazzling. So I actually don't totally mind it, even though it is fucking crackhead shit.
Yeah.
But it netted you a kill, so it's like it's interesting.
I don't think it was necessarily a horrible play by Penguin to go for Decleam though, because if he nailed the Weavile, then whew, whoa, mama.
It was like a 50-50 that didn't seem like a 50-50 at the time because gunk shot wasn't revealed.
Yeah. I'm also surprised that the gunk shot actually killed.
Very interesting scenario.
All right, back to the match. Here comes Poltegeist, asshole.
Here it is. Calico, this shit was like.
He clicked fucking haze.
He clicked haze. That first haze I think was good.
I knew he was gonna like shell smash.
Yeah, that first haze was good because he's scouting the item, but after that, I would definitely not take my chances with this.
Because that happens.
He barely lives it. And then
Well, yeah, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. And
Well,
then
no,
you went,
no.
then you went hard. Okay,
Hold on.
I want to know why you went hard Weavile.
Well, he doesn't have his boosts. His boosts. He's also Scarf.
Oh, did it outspeed?
Yeah, we
Yeah, it
prepped
outspeeds.
a Scarf Weavile that outsped Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, you're kind of cracked. Never mind, you're kind of insane.
It was quite a decent build. The thing is, once you get that first haze off and you've conditioned and like maybe you wasted their white herb, you need to like eventually have a way of dealing with it. Spamming haze is not gonna like progress the game any farther. Even if you do have like more hazes than shell smashes in theory, but it's like it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
Ay caramba.
Hi caramba.
And then you click Shadow Ball.
The Shadow Ball. That makes
got
that's
owned.
that's a sensible Shadow Ball, man.
Then I click Ice Spinner.
Nice.
And then you went Thunderous.
This was actually fine. I
This
would
is
not
fine?
say the next turn was fine because you had time to scout damage.
Gulp.
You
You kind of died.
I was okay. I know Chi was Chiu, but I'm surprised I killed.
It's you. It's fucking broken. Thunderous isn't that bulky.
That would have killed at higher percentages than that. Chiu's like a fucking demon. He has effectively 197 special attack. I just assume every neutral hit kills.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And he goes into her cool. I have Baton Pass.
I think we did that because he actually did have Tom Pass.
That's
right?
true. That's a truther.
Okay, so now this time D-Knight comes in.
And he gets crit and burned. No.
Oh!
But it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, he's
Oh, we're
sleepy.
chilling. He doesn't get burned the next time,
Oh.
so we're still chilling. And now he switches out like a dumbass.
And he gets Terra Blasted and owned.
Oh.
And then he goes
Oh.
Lando.
Oh.
And gets owned. And he goes Torkoal.
Yes.
And then he doesn't get owned.
Immediately.
Because he gets burned. Oh, he didn't even get burned again.
No, he doesn't. He claims 3 kills with that Dragonite.
That Dragonite is so
Mhm.
broken.
Now,
And then
this is a
And
slight,
then- and then
slight
you
lapse in
kinda
judgment.
flopped.
A slight lapse in
if
judgment.
you had if you had like gotten that Terra Blast damage off there was no way of beating Weavile anymore. Like there's no way to lose that game anymore. Because Poltergeist dies immediately, or he just loses his Slitherwing. So had that actually happened, you would have won. You just gotta analyze the situations a little bit better.
Maybe I shouldn't click Encore.
When he has not yet used a move.
It was a
Yeah, that
slight
was-
lapse in judgment.
That was just a little unfortunate. Quang. Hello.
Yeah. What's up? Hello.
Play going.
Hello.
Hello.
And Great Tusk comes in, and you get trolled.
Nah,
I spin it.
Yes, I spin it up.
I think switching there was a little
Okay.
silly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't know that thing got Morning Sun.
Yeah, and then you
That's-
killed your Great Tusk.
That's fair,
Goal.
but like Great Tusk is dead after that.
I think it's Earthquake.
We had play rough on the Great Tusk, by the way.
Yeah, why'd you click Ice Spinner?
That would have been the end of the game had you just clicked play rough that thing.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
There was a lot of opportunities for Calico to just win the game, but it was just.
Hey, look, this is Doki the Dingus joined,
I joined at that spot, and it made me really sad.
and you were embarrassed. You're like, oh, jeez, Rick.
His Colossal was at like 0.
Goal.
The game was unfortunately not winnable with Slitherwing at full health.
But then
The
he clicked
only
Will-O-Wisp.
The only way he was ever winning from this position is if he called out every switch to Poltergeist absolutely perfectly, and there's no way a human brain can do that.
Yeah, it's
You
unfortunate.
would have to literally know exactly what moves he's clicking to do that.
Yeah. So unfortunately, this game is it's Jover, dude.
It's Jover.
It's Jover.
Eventually, this Terra Ground Poltergeist is gonna come in on something that isn't a hard switch to Weavile, and the game's gonna be lost.
It's gonna be like, aw, rats. Aw, jeez.
This was probably like one of the most sad I've been watching.
This is the most sad I've ever been.
watching the replay to the game, just the amount of times that you could have won Calico just on the spot.
Oh, you also proc the weak armor. I think if he shell smashed here, he would have just actually won by more.
It's possible.
Unfortunately, he didn't need it.
Fortunately, there's no way he's gonna do that when Calico was spamming Haze last time. But yeah, gets one last Ice Spinner off, but it's not enough.
And then you died!
No.
No, P is for
Close
Penguin
game.
takes a win. It was a close game. I think it was... If you don't, you gotta stop being embarrassing with the D-Knight, dude.
Okay. Well, Jason should just build a better D-Knight.
That was like the best D-Knight I've ever built.
That was such a
Well,
good
wasn't
D-Knight!
That was like. There was
Why didn't you click the Air Blast?
That D-Knight was winning the game even when he didn't use it right the first time.
Bro, you fucked up so bad.
That was like the most beautiful. I gotta open the doc. There was something about who's it? Who's this on your stream is so bad?
It's Penguin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, something about Penguin's brings I think was like not great. I think one of Lilligant or Enamorous should have come, just because of the need to outspeed a Dragonite at +1 was like super necessary. And
Yeah.
I think there was a lack of I think what I would have brought is banded Lilligant Hisui was actually pretty strong against this team, and instead he brought a Poltergeist, which in honestly should not have worked.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, it was
oh.
an interesting Terra, but I think Terra Chi was just like fine.
Yeah.
Also, I'm surprised you didn't bring Unaware Quagsire. That would have kind of.
Yeah, it would have been a little
Quagsire
silly.
was really interesting.
Yeah.
We prepped to counter the.
That's
counter
why
for
Rest
the-
was on.
That's why Encore was on it.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah, we needed to make sure that the Data could get past fucking anything, because the only
It could.
one attacking move, and
But-
it could.
But Calico flopped.
so close. Calico, you're getting a dub next week. You just gotta think like more per turn.
Oh, Penguin's team doesn't have a flying resist. Okay, I understand why you're mono Terrablast now.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been telling him you gotta get a steal, even if it's bad. You gotta get something. Because this is not.
Yeah, drop the Poltergeist and get a steal. Get a
You don't
Caparaja.
need to drop the Poltergeist. Just drop the fucking anything. It's more necessary. Than
Drop the
getting
Indeedee. Drop the Indeedee and get a steal or an electric. Belly Bolt.
Yeah, actually drop the Indeedee because Slitherwing is not liking this.
Gulp. Okay, is it time to move on to the next game? We've been talking about this one for like a million years.
Yeah.
But that's because our special guest is in.
And it made me really sad.
All right, the next game we have was Aurora Boros versus McGut.
Okay. Damn it, your stream is so bad.
Your screen share's awful.
I'm sorry. You can just look at the replay
Okay.
yourself.
Oh my god, but this is taking up my whole screen. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, I would say this was really not great prep from Aurora because I mean looking at the matchup, Spectre was so good and I don't know why it didn't come.
And this is Stantler.
Yeah, there's a Stantler. Another thing that didn't come was like an Air Balloon Magnezone like lead. It's actually so crazy this matchup, and especially because it's Terra. So like in this super aggressive matchup where Spectre like wins the game and Cinderace like wins the game, I think it's really important to get a good lead because you need to get the Mon advantage like immediately. But he did not have a lead that dealt with the Glimmora, and as you will see, so you should play it now.
I'm playing it now.
He has fucking Stantler instead of a Terra Magnezone or a Spectre.
But I like Stantler.
Immediately loses his biggest
oops.
asset. Yeah,
Gulp.
really not good.
And then Donphan comes in.
Donphan.
I love Donphan.
He gets the Rabbit spin off, but he hasn't connected to the Glimmora, so he just gives free momentum to the Slowking. And now he's a Mon down without like any.
Yeah, I feel
anything in return.
It's a little dangerous. But Stantler's coming in. This is where Stantler does some work. By missing.
That's unfortunate.
He missed. Hey, he got the second one. And we got a +1D. That does that.
Yeah, that's just the new signature move for like words.
And here comes Stantler. Oh, so double edge.
I think this turn is like the only mediocre McGut play because after that Focus Blast gets revealed, you see a Stantler. There's no way it's gonna come and not be Terra if it's a fucking Stantler coming to a game. So I think this turn he definitely should have expected what comes next.
Gulp.
Yeah, because he already revealed the Focus Blast. I think that was.
Woo! Stantler!
He lost his whole fucking tornadoes to a Stantler.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he switched out the Stantler for very little reason. I would have just kept it in at that point.
I'm not sure what would have mattered at this point because his fire resist instead of being like a Terra Water Magnezone is just Urshifu Rapid that never comes out versus Slowking. It's also not even like scarfed to like do anything versus the rest of the team, like the Cinderace. It's I don't even know what item it is.
Not Scarf.
Yeah, I mean I think most of the misplay this matchup from Aurora was the prep. I just don't think it was gonna get him a win there.
Yeah.
He had a lot of tools for the matchup. He just didn't bring them.
Yeah, this one there's a lot less to pause and talk about just because like you just look. You see, Trailblaze is not a bad bring, but you needed a move to hit the Slowking that wasn't that.
Yeah, I was talking to McGut about this matchup, and he does not talk about Pokemon like a kickoff player. He actually knows his shit and like knows how to analyze matchups and stuff. It's kind of impressive.
And then
I think
the Stantler comes
McGut
in.
has like a really good chance of just winning the whole season. Honestly. He's a formidable opponent. I think that one turn with Tornadus was his only misplay.
Yeah. Aurora Boros said, I played that game very badly.
I actually
There's a Stantler. It wasn't even, I don't think it was that horribly played. It was just, the prep was bad.
Yeah, you saw Terra Cinderace and your only, like, resist to stab pyro ball and then like the coverage high jump kick was Urshifu Rapid, and that's just not a defensive mon. And the only way you're going to ever like capitalize off that is if you're Scarf and you like surprise Scarf kill it.
Yeah, I think you needed a bit more. Yeah, I think the Terra Water Magnezone would have been so clutch in this matchup.
Like, I was just looking back on it, like, Terra Water and then maybe even, like, Balloon lead Magnezone was fucking insane. Like, there was no, like, add lead, even.
Because it literally resisted, it pretty much resisted everything.
Yeah, you don't really appreciate lead Urshifu, but, I mean, you have an entire Enamorous Tarian for that.
Yeah.
So, like, that could have made it really hard for McGut to win. But unfortunately, the key stuff didn't come, so he didn't really have a chance at team preview.
Yeah. I also, once the Roaring Moon went down, I actually don't know how you were gonna kill a Slowking.
That was super tough.
Yeah. Calco, do you have anything to add? No, because I can't see the game.
No, I can see it. I can see it.
It's actually fine now.
Oh, okay.
It's like periodically fixing and destroying itself.
I didn't know Glamora got Dazzling Gleam. So that's
It has good coverage.
That might be a wrap.
Yeah, no, that mon has good coverage. It's got Earth Power. I think it has Energy Ball.
Yeah, it gets Energy Ball.
Dazzling Gleam, stabs. It's like it's what Nihilego dreams of.
Honestly, just not knowing it had Dazzling Gleam might have just been the situation.
Yeah,
If
if that's the case, I can't fault you too much for that, honestly.
Yeah, if you don't know about Dazzling Gleam, like Roaring Moon has good special defense.
Yeah, I've seen some other games where people didn't know that certain mon got certain move because it was new.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna harp on you for that. I will harp on you for not bringing Spectre.
Shout out to Panda who grills in Libero. He didn't know that Spectre got Draining Kiss, which is like the most important new addition.
Gulp.
Unfortunately, lost him his week 2 game.
No! You can find out about that somewhere else.
In the actual server.
Yeah, join the server. I'm not linking it.
Probably are not linking below.
Not linking it.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I don't really have anything else to say about this one.
I think pretty soon is this
I think the next game is my favorite one. Yeah, alright here. Ladies and gentlemen, game of the week, baby. He does it again.
Immediately your stream got super shit.
I'm sorry. But I'm so excited because this Ant pulls through once again with another game of the week. We don't even need to talk about what they brought here because Ant made the correct decision to bring in the Tinglu. Shoutouts, my goat.
To the new improvement, you bring the Tinglu every game.
But we don't even need to talk about that. You need to watch the game, and you'll understand everything.
At the start, I really thought this game would go so differently because Chickadee played really well week 1, but as you see, it gets really close. So.
Yeah, you'll see some things.
You'll see some things. Okay. We get classic start.
Classic start. Tinglu's got to get the fuck out of there. But luckily, Cresselia is so clutch.
Yeah, and honestly, Cresselia is like great. Thunderwave is really nice in this matchup.
Screens. I don't like screens Cresselia this matchup.
I don't like screens Cresselia basically ever.
Yeah, but like here, I feel like not the right play.
It's so bulky and has so much potential.
Yeah, although I don't think it was ever sticking around long with T-Tar in the picture.
Maybe. Honestly, you're kind of spitting for that.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then he leaves, and then Tinglu comes back. And we're like, Yahoo! Yippee! Hooray!
This Pokemon like Pokemon. Let's go.
In comes Scizor.
Get your rocks
He gets the rocks up. And he clicks Defog, removing the screen and the rocks.
Yeah. Ballsy ass play staying in, and then immediately another crazy play staying in again.
But he clicks Earthquake, and Omega chunks the Valiant.
Yeah. And then Chickadee says...
And then he says, I'm out. And then he goes Diancie. And then Diancie gets an awesome Diamond Storm.
I'm pretty sure both Diancie and Tinglu are like almost max attack, if not max attack.
They're strong. They got investment.
Strong, but I think Chickadee calced it and like said, "Oh wow, max attack Tinglu, max attack."
That's impressive. You know what? Honestly, respect.
Honestly.
This game's about to get crazy.
Was a huge threat.
Because okay, click
Right.
metronome. Click
He gets a
the diamond
second
storm.
boost.
You got a second boost, and then he clicks metronome.
Fucking metronome.
Okay,
Okay.
Ant.
Hold on.
Ant.
Oh, let it play for.
No, hold on a second. No, I gotta make a call out post. Ant. This play was really funny and really epic. Do not do this. Do not run metronome on your Diancie.
You had a +4 body press cooking.
You had body press, dude, and you clicked metronome, and you got sludge bomb. Okay, but no, the metronome comes up clutch though, as we will see.
Okay, by
It
the way,
kills Tickle.
Can you pause one more time? I said this to Raku last week against Calico with the setting up hazards on threats. Please stop doing this. Stop setting spikes on a Diancie with +4 defense.
Just kill it.
Like, just get.
Unless if
threat
you
out
know
of
it
the
doesn't
way.
have body press, just kill it.
Okay, but it like so clearly could. It's Diancie.
It's Diancie.
It's Diancie, man.
Well, to be fair, I feel like I'd run like. Okay, after it revealed metronome, anything's on the table.
That's true. You didn't see it though. If you see something that has that many stat boosts, like really just get it off the field.
It's a little so yeah, it's a little gulp.
That's a personal peeve of these kickoff players I'm seeing.
Yeah, you're a hater. You're a hater. You're a
I'm
hateful
setting the hazards on
bitch.
the big threats. It's there to kill you. Don't fucking treat it like it's nothing.
Mhm.
Hey, you
Alright.
keep it
Then he
going.
clicks surf. Diancie's
gets
now
the
in a bad
tickle.
chance. But the tickle really helped for killing that Gastrodon. And then Scizor comes in.
But-
And he lives the bullet punch. And then clicks Diamond Storm and not body press. And gets another defense boost.
Okay, pause one more time here. I think from this position, I can't fucking see it that well, but I remember from this position, I think from what I remember, Ant is in like an insane position here. Like Ting Lu's earthquakes are like so powerful now. And then the only like big threat for like the Alecki is the eel, right?
Yeah.
And this Rillaboom checks the eel because it resists grass, it resists electric.
Yeah.
So what happens next, I fucking hate. This is like what brought Chickadee back into the game.
Yeah, this is a rage compilation moment.
This
He
is
clicks
me
bulk up.
raging.
No grassy surge, by the way, and he clicks bulk up.
Yeah. So his thought process there was he'll get his buff and then he'll die to the Rocky Helmet. What he didn't realize was that this thing was like essential to the game, and he hooked up on a Scizor clicking stab U-turn.
He's just raw like that.
I really hate this play. And then
I think you definitely should have gone Regieleki here, or like anything but this, anything but what you did here, or just hit the freaking Scizor.
If he just hit the Scizor, he was fine, and he would still have a max health Rillaboom. I actually don't think the game was like winnable anymore. If Ant just like played it okay.
Yeah, Ant, you're making me rage.
Yeah, that made me rage a little bit, but honestly, it kept it close, so I'm kind of happy it happened.
And then continuing on, Rillaboom eats shit and dies.
Yeah, so now there's no eel check, which puts him in a poopy position.
And we got Lunar Dance.
Which, by the way, I don't know why he let him do that. I think the blast did enough before.
Yeah, I feel like the Moonblast would have done enough.
Yeah. So
And then we get to an epic
so
sequence.
If you look at what's left, there's a Valiant and EQ range, and there's there's like 2 mons that don't beat Tinglu, and then there's an eel.
That beats Tinglu.
That's the only thing on the team that beats Tinglu. And you had a Rillaboom, but now you don't. But like, and this is what happens.
Just you gotta watch this great sequence.
It's just the worst shit. It just
Ant, this is unacceptable.
awesome. You are chipping the eel.
You didn't chip on the eel, but like you're not actually winning.
Using up his whole Great Tusk, right? Not Great Tusk.
Great
He's
Tusk,
using
his
up
whole Tinglu.
Sorry, I got the Great
And
Tusk.
also has Heavy Slam.
Yeah, so that's the last move, by the way. I don't know why it happened. I don't know why it came, but it did.
If that was a crunch, it would have killed.
Yeah, so now he just used up his whole Tinglu. This
Mhm.
eel's at what, like 20? I can't see it.
And then Iron Bundle comes in, and it doesn't kill. How this is so sad. I can't,
Okay. This is fucking insane.
like after this, after this happened, there's absolutely zero reason why Ant should be in this game at all. But Bundle not killing is just like, come on, dude.
There should be absolutely no reason why Aleki can ever beat the Slowking. There shouldn't be a reason.
But as you will see, miracles can come in many fashions.
Mm-hmm.
And Ant, being the genius that he is, ran
Immediately
Terra
by
Steel.
the way,
Immediately
does
Terra
not spoil
Steals.
anything. Doesn't spoil anything, by the way. He didn't need to do that until literally right now.
As it turns out, the Slowking may not have a move to hit the Regieleki.
That's interesting. Wonder why he did that. Uh-oh,
And then he gets
got
full
paralyzed.
parrot. Gulp.
Earthquake probably actually definitely killed that.
Yeah, Ant's team does not normally have a steel type, so
He didn't bring anything other than Sludge Bomb.
so he brought Sludge Bomb.
One more gripe I have, just really quick. This Slowking is solo Sludge Bomb with T-Spikes. Why did it come out at the end of the game? Chilly Reception? Why wasn't it in there earlier?
I don't know.
Why wasn't it playing the mid game against like Cresselia, getting those T-Spikes up?
I don't know.
I'm gonna assume that last move was slack off, right? So he could have, if that this.
It might not have been.
Poison, definitely was.
Eh.
It definitely was. If that last move was slack off, which I'm almost guaranteeing it was, if that Regieleki got poisoned at any point before it terrored, you also still won the game. So if
Yeah.
you got your T-Spikes up versus a team with no rapid spin other than the Aleki, you would have won.
Yeah, but
This was
Ant's crackhead Regieleki choice paid off in an extreme amount.
It did.
Like
was actually
wow.
a crazy ass choice.
Like it should not have worked. And in the future, you should probably run something a bit better. But it did work. So you gotta give him credit for that.
There was a whole Gastrodon.
It was a Gastrodon. The Gastrodon died.
Gastrodon died, dude.
Scizor died. Everything that could have stopped Terra Steel Regieleki died.
Yeah, I mean the Slowking still should have been able to because you shouldn't be running.
Also, the reason why I say it does not have slack off is because it didn't click slack off.
Okay, but like.
I think this thing was choice.
Who?
The Regieleki.
Oh, wait. Do you think that Chickadee threw there too?
I don't think he had slack off.
Yeah, but I think he might have been like, I lost. I can't hit it.
Well, I just don't think he had slack off. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, but what if the mindset was like, I don't want to be lame and spam slack off versus this thing. I can't hit it anyway. I'm gonna lose.
That's a loser's mentality. That's a loser mentality.
Do you think that maybe he fucking threw by accident? You should ask him.
You can find out later.
Well, yeah, we'll find out later. But I thought for sure, like, if you can't hit the Regieleki here, what could your last move even be?
I don't know. I think that's
as a Slowking, what is your last move? Like, you don't have flamethrower because you would have clicked it.
It could have been like. It could have been, honestly, it might have been like Ice Beam or Grass Knot.
He would have clicked it. You can get a freeze if it's Ice Beam. There's no way he's Grass Knot.
It's a
No
Tinglu.
No way. I will not bring myself to believe that.
Okay, is there anything else you have to say about the favorite game of the week?
This is also my favorite game of the week. This is my game of the week too.
It was awesome.
It's also my game of the week.
Yeah, we got the 3 for 3.
A part of me really hopes Ant like stops doing this, but a part of me really wants him to.
Yeah.
continue.
I want you to be better, but also keep it up.
Also keep it up, dude.
This is awesome. All right, let's move on to the 4th game. Yelsu versus Matrona.
Okay, yeah, this one.
The Hisui team versus the really good team.
Yeah, this is the same. This is the Lando I Meow team that didn't bring either again. When it looks like Meow was actually like pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Matchup.
And Lando I was also pretty fucking good in the matchup.
Yeah.
But
So he's got his game plans, man.
But as you will see, did not come to bite him. So we got Quack versus Samurott, and Samurott's getting the fuck out of there.
This decision doesn't click a move all game, by the way. This could
Yeah.
have been a meow. This could have been a
Gulp.
meow, man.
Yeah, the Quack's out of there.
It's a Zarudin.
Zarude comes in. Zarude's about to do something demonic.
He gets his sword stance off.
And he gets all carried and like, oh no! Bwah! Goodbye, Garganeckle.
When I saw that, I literally thought like, there's no way he can bring this back, right?
I mean, he just lost the Garganeckle immediately. I don't think he had enough. No, he had Terra Azelf, I think.
Yeah, but he wasted. He just wasted.
Yeah, well, I'm saying I'm not sure if I was thinking if he had another Terra option.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Zarude gets Sword Stance.
Yeah, he does.
I didn't get that before. Now it does.
Also, Zarude was his Terramon, and he never teared it.
Yeah, and it was Life Orb.
It was Life Orb.
That was demonic.
I have a problem with this Zarude never clicking Terra because Terra Fire was actually defensively really good in the matchup, and I don't think it got brought because it never got clicked.
Gulp.
But that's my own personal gripe. I would have brought Terra Fire.
Yeah, you're a whiny baby. Let's continue. And Azelf comes in. And he clicks Flamethrower, and the Iron Treads is fucked.
I don't remember what he had on his team, but I remember not liking that play in the slightest.
I didn't like that play. I do like this play.
Because in that situation, Azelf has 3 moves it can click. It can click U-turn, Dazzling Gleam, or Flamethrower, and I think he had like Zapdos was okay there. There was no way he was ever going to attack.
Yeah, I also have to be honest. I'm not a fan of going Samurott on that thing because I think it was just gonna click U-turn. You could very easily just click U-turn, and then Samurott's gonna take a shit ton.
I think he should have clicked U-turn, and I'm kind of mad that he didn't.
Yeah, because I think you click on Goodra, and like if it clicks Shadow Ball, you're taking fuck all.
I think big theme for Yelsu this week was he needs to value momentum more. He needs to play more like a draft player, basically.
Yeah.
He doesn't straight up click his pivot moves. He waits for them to get into a favorable matchup and then does it, which is not good.
Yeah, you gotta click more.
And especially when who's he? I can't see his name on the screen.
Matrona?
Yeah, Matrona. Especially when Matrona hasn't brought Lando twice, so Volt Switch is like super free against him, and he hasn't gotten punished for it. So he's gonna keep doing this until he gets punished for it. Until people start clicking Volt Switch immediately instead of waiting for.
It should be like Gulp.
Yeah.
Alright. He leaves. Quack comes in. A Ceaseless Edge sets up some layer of spikes.
These spikes are gonna get really annoying and important soon.
Yeah. Going.
No, he went to Zoroark. He made a hard call out there.
Oh, that was actually no. Never mind. I disagree. I thought that was the Goodra.
You got worked on. He sacks his tread, which is nice too. I think that should have got sacked earlier.
Yeah.
He clicks Thunderbolt. See, if you just clicked Volt Switch, like now you get like Quack in again, and that's like your biggest threat.
And then you get ice. But he has ecstatic. Gulp.
He does get static.
And he had Volt the whole time.
Yeah. So he clicks 2 moves before clicking Volt, takes damage on the Zapdos. Basically.
But then he gets full parried.
He primes himself to get Azelf fucked, which is like, I hate that. He also primes himself to get Samurott fucked. That's like.
Yeah, but that's a secret.
I think in this point of the game you don't know that it's Scarf yet.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, it's Scarf.
Spoiler alert. It is.
And you click Bulk Up.
Bulk Up.
And he gets Sludge Bombed.
Yeah, and he knows that Zoroark's that's just gonna die.
Yeah, it died. Bye bye. Good night, every pony.
Good night, every pony.
And then Azelf comes in.
Azelf comes in. Imagine if this Zapdos was like healthy. Now he has to go to Zarude and like take so much chip every time.
But he sets up another Sword's Dance.
That's one of those Sword's Dance because he's scarfed in the mystical power. He knows.
It's close combat. It can raise special attack sometimes.
That's fucked up. I think it has like good base power too.
And then here comes a beast. Wait, no, not yet. Azelf clicks U-turn.
So
and here comes Samurott.
Yeah, so everything thus far has been like priming the Samurott to actually fuck him in the ass.
Yeah.
Like he gets his Zapdos like chipped like almost as if on purpose before Volt switching out. And like now everything is just in range of Ceaseless Edge. And it's just really bad.
And then the Zapdos gets fucked.
Yeah, that is fucked. If that lived as useless edge and killed this, I think like you still had a good chance of winning.
And that gets fucked.
This is in range.
And then this gets fucked.
This Samurott destroyed this week.
And then this gets fucked.
I'm not even totally sure if the Tostricity wasn't ranged until those spikes, but I mean it might have been. Seeing how
Yeah.
much it did to the Zapdos, I'm not sure.
No, this thing was definitely like adamant sharpness, useless edge.
Yeah, big thing for Wesley. Please value your pivot moves a bit more, and also, just like make sure you're not running into coverage moves that cover like both your current mon and your switch in. Because that flamethrower to the treads was like devastating, especially with the burn. But if that was like a Zapdos, he was scarfed from the flamethrower and you were totally fine. You just click Volt Switch again and got your momentum. For Matrona, you need to start valuing your high tiers more. I know it's like silly to say because he's won twice, but Meow has been really good 2 matchups in a row and it hasn't come 2 matchups in a row. And if the opponent actually took advantage of no Meow and no Lando, he had like a good chance of losing. But that's all I gotta say about that. I think he definitely played fine. Like that was like totally fine.
Yeah,
It's just
Matrona played better. You'll see. You just gotta play. You gotta get into the draft player mindset of, I can click U-turn, so I will click U-turn or Volt Switch or Flip Turn or whatever pivot move you've got.
Not clicking those moves are like good if you can get like an actual punish off of the like actual hit.
Yeah,
You can with most
yeah. You
mods.
needed momentum this matchup though.
Yeah, but when you have Zapdos versus like Hisui and Gudra that has like a trillion special defense and resists your electric moves, just click Volt Switch and get your Quack in.
Yeah.
That thing was so scary this matchup. It killed the Zoroark and was threatening a lot else. Like this matchup, like this match could have been like a clean sweep either way. I think. Like, Samurott went off. I think it could have been very easily the Quack going off.
Yeah, Quack very easily could have won this.
Yeah, that was. I think it's closer than it seems with those 3 layers of spikes on the Samurott on the windscreen. But
Yeah.
just like value your pivoting a bit more. Click them more initially, like a real draft player.
Calico, did you like that game?
That's my tip to you.
How fast is Hisui Samurai? 'Cause
I think it's base 85.
Yeah, it's basically 85. They buffed it from like.
It's pretty good.
Samurott.
This Pokemon was really good.
It's fucking crazy. He's brought Scarf, Hisui and Samurott twice, and it's done insanely well.
It's just a good Pokemon.
It's crazy.
Goes crazy. All right, let's move on to the 5th game. Joey Jokes versus
Oh boy.
Raku Ashfall.
Make me sad.
There's a Tatsugiri on the screen.
This was the other guy I helped prep.
Yeah, Joseph Jokestar is my goat, but unfortunately,
Is my forever goat.
he's so close to greatness.
This game made me a little bit sad, and I'll.
Let's find out why it made you sad.
Oh, as your screen immediately turns to shit.
Oh shit. Okay, well, leading Haxorus and Verodum, and he was Tatsugiri. Air Balloon Tatsugiri. That right there is some baller ass prep.
This Tatsugiri was crazy.
That's actually like mad respect for that one.
Shit was nuts. Fucking this Tatsugiri was actually crazy in the matchup. He actually didn't even bring the set that I wanted him to, but it was.
But he brought Air Balloon.
No, I wanted him to bring Air Balloon, but I didn't want him to bring one of his stabs, because I wanted him to bring Nasty Plot.
Gulp.
But it's okay.
It's alright. Hook clutch, right?
It could have mattered, but it didn't.
Yeah. Then he goes into Terra Fairy.
Yeah. See, I
Draco.
actually didn't want him to have Draco because Terra Blast would have done the job fine.
Yeah. And then Arcanine comes in and fucking does so much damage, but then he gets parried. Gulp.
I think all of the play up until like a few turns in is actually fine. Like even though I think Joey Jokes like net losses a bit.
Yeah, I don't know if staying in there was the right play, but
what's the option?
well, it's Ursaluna that just procced a Flame Orb.
Yeah, but what does he switch into?
That's why I thought about it for a second. Like
Like the big point about Tatsugiri, I can let you in a bit of prep knowledge. The whole thing about the Tatsugiri is this Haxorus was insanely threatening the matchup with just Dragon move plus Mold Breaker EQ. So this Tatsugiri was like a hard check to that.
I was like, I mean, it's a really good hard check to that.
While the air balloon was active, so him switching into a Drain Punch there, even if he caught it, it's like. That's
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, well, I mean, I'd say you should be more worried about this thing clicking like Facade or Earthquake.
I think Drain Punch was just a good bring, and then nobody was really expecting it.
Yeah.
So
Ursaluna gets a bunch of juice back, but then Sneasler comes in, and then he Terras. Gulp.
He loses the Sneasler,
Which kind of sucks.
I still don't even think that was a bad play because of how well those mons he saved do in the end game.
Yeah, you kind of just. I think you had to do that there.
This is the turn that made me super fucking mad. What do you think you should do in this situation as Joey Jokestar?
You should go into Tatsugiri.
He Storm Drain. If he clicks Drain Punch, it's not the end of the world because you're Terra Fairy.
And then he takes the chip.
He takes it with this.
And he click Energy Ball.
And then he clicks Psychic and just doesn't get the kill. So now this Hoopa is so low. Imagine if he was full health Hoopa, and on that Palafin switches into Tatsugiri, rapid spins on like maybe the Screamtail switching in. He's +1/+1 and just kills the Screamtail with Hydro Pump. Because after that head smash calc, you can know that it's max Fizz Death, max HP. So it has like no speed, and it's got no special defense.
Yeah, I don't think this game is like in unwinnable territory for either of them yet, but that really sucks.
Yeah. Now Palafin comes
and
in.
Now the Tatsugiri is in.
Now it's in, and he wasted so much health on the Hoopa, which is like his big check to Gengar right now.
Yeah. He Draco's this thing.
Which I didn't even want to have. If he clicked Hydro Pump, it would
have been so awesome.
It was so nice.
But now he gets a free Rotom. He gets free Rotom.
He gets free Rotom. Not all is lost right now, even though he
stayed in.
Chomp comes in on the U-turn. Damn, look at that shit.
Look at that chip.
Chomp comes in, and this was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that was kind of foolish.
Full health Rotom stays in.
Looked like a foolish fellow.
And now the game is basically lost. The only thing that can make progress anymore is the Gengar, but the Hoopa is so low because of that previous interaction. This was actually a roll, by the way.
Yeah, so that was a little silly.
Gengar. So that was actually a roll. Barely doesn't get the kill.
And then he got disabled.
Yeah, not like it mattered, but it was just really sad. And this is Terra Fairy, so it dies.
No!
Super sad. Joey had him in so many situations. If he just played a little more accurately, he literally.
Yeah, you just had to go Rotom on the Palafin, and he was probably fine.
I was super happy with the Tatsugiri this matchup. I think if he just had Nasty Plot over Draco, I think it was. Even if he just didn't even do that and just didn't sack the Chomp there, I think he still.
Well, what were the other moves on the Tatsugiri? Because it had Hydro, I'd imagine. Rapid Spin.
He just replaced the ideal Nasty Plot with Draco. So he was Draco, Terra Blast, Hydro Pump, Rapid Spin.
Okay.
I wanted him to just run Terra Blast, Hydro Pump as the stabs, the stabs, quote unquote. With Nasty Plot being like you can do that literally any time against the Palafin.
Yeah. So Jason, it seems that the people that you helped prep have not won a game yet.
Dude, but the prep
cheerleader.
It's not fair.
Cheerleader.
The prep has been so good. Oh, it's been so good though. It's whatever. Dude, this was probably the game that made me the most sad. Even after watching Calicos, I think this one was just so close.
Yeah, you're such a crybaby.
Yeah, you heard that Joey Jokestar?
Yeah.
I'm better.
Helped his ass.
Well,
and you know what?
You're both 0-2.
Felt improvement.
It's not fair.
Felt improvement. Alright, we got...
I'm confident both of them have a win in the coming weeks.
It could even be next week.
It could even be next week. I'm hoping next week. Alright,
we got one more game. We got Frost Hammer versus the Maniac.
That's what I'm playing next week.
This one was a little bit of roller coaster.
Yeah, I feel like with this team, it's kind of every game's gonna be like that.
Well, the first one wasn't. The first one was just like consistent. Like,
Yeah.
things were dropping, but this one was something else.
Let's take a look. So we got lead Azumarill versus
This
Grim.
one was like honestly close to game of the week, but
Taunt, lead, taunt.
that was
Okay.
It was not good. Dude.
Okay,
Do you think he was gonna belly drum or what?
I'm gonna give you a word of advice. People do not lead with belly drum Azumarill. They just don't. If it's good against your team, it's good against your team. They're not gonna lead with it. If they do that, they are foolish.
I'm personally gonna be like, I'm against Grimmsnarl leads on the Grimmsnarl screens teams. I've been fucking leading Dragonite like a crazy person. Maybe don't do it like me, but leading Grimmsnarl on these screens teams is so obvious that like you have to think that your opponent's gonna have some counter prep for it. And this was just like totally like the epitome of not being aware of that at all. Aware of that fact at all. So he just like, he let Banded play rough and it was like great. Honestly, it might have even killed the Reflect if he was like Spadef.
Yeah. Also, Azumarill is kind of broken in this matchup. In this matchup, I actually don't. I'm looking at this team. I don't see a single Azumarill check, unless if it's like Terra Ape.
Right. Yeah. This match is like the opposite of the others. For Frostheimer specifically, I think he prepped like well. I think the prep was great. I think the play was lacking a bit, but that comes later.
Okay. So Grimmsnarl's dead, and then here comes Volcarona. I'm assuming that this thing was banded.
Yeah, it was. Well, for sure.
And we got sub, and it does 30%. So you got to get out of there now.
Nice Spadef Claude.
But then Baxcalibur! This thing is broken!
Thing is broken.
But then Azumarill comes in and says, no, no, no.
I don't know, he clicks raw quick.
Yeah, you do not have an Azumarill switch in. So you kind of just have to eat the damage.
Yeah, and Fallen 1 means the Sucker Punch does nothing.
Gulp.
Unfortunately. So now, he's done, now he's down 2 Mons.
There comes Lycanroc.
And then this absurd fucking turn happened.
Yeah, honestly, that's a crazy read.
That was a crazy
That's kind of a crazy. Honestly, like the Maniac, that was a Maniac level play.
That was a Maniac.
I would not have expected him to go Goldengo. Actually, maybe I would have, but like
I think that was just a straight up good read.
I think that was just a good read. I don't know if that drill run killed the Azumarill.
What I will say is I calced it personally, so Frostheimer should also have calced it. That drill run was definitely banded. Like there's no other thing that could have happened there. That was just banded drill run. So if you just go a little bit ahead and turn really quick. So this turn, watch what happened.
Ouch!
Why did he click Brick Break, dude?
Cause he was silly.
It was confirmed banded, Lycanroc. He has to switch. Brave Bird is such a free click here. I mean, to be fair, like, what happens next is like literally nothing changes, but like it could have also been Thunderous, and that was like kind of unstoppable at this point.
Yeah, but now this thing's burnt. You've given your opponent a chance to win.
Oh no! Yeah.
Oh no! And now it kills Brave Bird, and now it dies.
Yeah, now it kills the Brave Bird. So like you can argue that was nothing, but
here comes Annihilate. This Pokemon's broken, and it's Terra Water.
This is the turn I really didn't like. I don't like hitting into that turn.
Yeah, because now it got a Rage Fist boost.
Now this thing's actually you've allowed to be.
And it's scary, and your Clodsire gonna die.
The Clodsire is unaware, but it's Spadef, so it's not gonna be able to.
And he's got Taunt.
Waste to turn with Taunt, getting his leftovers recovery. Really good.
Thundy.
And a hard
Ouch.
Thundy.
Oh.
Which technically works out because.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It gives him a chance to win because he's Life Orb.
Yeah. Which worked out in that turn.
If he wasn't Life Orb, he actually it was kind of okay. But because he was Life Orb and it died there, Terra Water and I in a certain situation I feel like could have won this game.
Yeah. Now Excalibur tries to kill Azumarill and fails. Azumarill kills because it's broken.
Mhm. And this was
This was what cost you the game.
This was nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I think you could have won if you just clicked like Drain Punch or Rage Fist.
Yeah, if he just drained there.
But like you threw, bro.
It was the combination of this and Lycanroc being banded.
Yeah.
That sealed it. I think like he actually straight up like still had a really good chance to win this if he played right. Except for that one turn, just putting it down.
Yeah. And because then you get play roughed and you take a shit ton.
59. That is
Jesus.
for sure.
It's so good.
Through a defense boost, bro. That was insane. Yeah, that's probably just like my.
God damn. And then the rest of this game, yeah. I respect that you realized it immediately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's nice.
That you're a foolish fellow.
Yeah, so he accelerates, he gets his last kill, which is.
And then Cloudfire will kill.
He's banded, so he can't.
Honestly, that did pretty good damage.
This was like a super close game. I think if he Rage Fisted, that could have been like the closest game ever.
Yeah, I think Maniac played that not bad. I don't think it was poor. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad until till the Annihilate click bulk up.
Yeah, he got uber outplayed week 1, and then he got a bit out prepped this week, but he definitely played like way better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like really nice.
It's just a couple mistakes here and there.
Yeah.
And also not having an answer for Azumarill at all.
Yeah,
which is like
Corona is his only fair resist. So it just was what it was.
Do you have a water resist?
He has Gyarados.
Gyarados. Honestly, Gyarados might have been good in this matchup for that.
It honestly could have been, but Intimidate, I'm like, G-Zap, who knows?
Could have brought Electrode Hisui.
My biggest tip at the moment is please don't lead Grimmsnarl next week. I don't even care. Like, just please don't lead Grimmsnarl because now you've done it twice, and your second opponent obviously prepped for lead Grimmsnarl. So now is the time to switch it up.
Yeah.
That's my biggest tip right now. There was something.
Calc, are you listening?
I'm listening.
Better take notes, boy.
You have to take notes.
Oh,
this is your opponent.
I'm playing him next week.
Yeah.
You actually?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Okay. Maniac, lead Grimmsnarl again, but only for one more week.
Yeah, only doing so.
Yeah,
T. All right, and that's the week 2 of Baby Division. So let's take a quick look at the standings. Wowee.
Differential's not fucked, right?
No, I think we fixed it.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so at the top we got McGut. McGut's been going pretty crazy. Matrona's been playing pretty well. Oh wait, no, the differential is still broken because Penguin's has no diff.
Yeah, but he's 2-0.
Penguin's diff is only +2.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
McGut, honestly, I think he's been playing and prepping like a at least rivalry player, maybe Libera player. Like he's been doing really well. I haven't seen any flaw in his like thought process, which is really cool.
Well, he played his week 3 game already, and it was a little. You'll have to watch it. Okay, then we got. Yeah, he did.
I'll have to watch that after this.
Okay, and then Matrona, Raku, Penguin, all still undefeated. Chickadee and Ouroboros stumbled a little bit, but you know, it happens. Frost and Ant saving their season. And everyone else hasn't won yet. I think everyone in this division can definitely get a win at some point. I don't think anyone's playing like bad to the point of being like, no, you have no shot. Maybe Ant the way he was playing last week, but he already clutched up.
That was for sure game of the week. It could be close. It could be game of the season. Just
I'm on the come up. If I get a win,
fucking close.
if I win all my other games, then it's over.
It's over. It's over.
Calco, I believe in you. You got this.
And if we look at the kill, they got the kill leaderboard. Cinderace is on top. Slitherwing is on top. Dragonite only has 4 kills. It's not even at the top. And then it's a 3-way tie for. It's a 3-way tie for 3rd.
He could have got 6 from the lead, bro. It could have been Jover.
Could have been Jover. Yeah, anything embarrassing? Any like embarrassing O2 Pokemon?
Okay, it doesn't show.
Okay, there's not enough.
Yeah. Good job, McGut.
Alright.
I'm a big McGut fan right now.
I don't think I have anything else.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to find the funny image to put.
Okay.
I forgot. I did this last episode, so this is a closing out. I have to find the funny picture.
Awaiting funny picture. Is it there yet? Is it there? Is it there?
It's not there.
Ah, that's so funny. Oh wait.
Like, where is it?
It's not there. I'm looking. I'm trying to make sure I find something that isn't terrifying.
You have plenty of that on your computer.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Oh my god, dude. Penguin, please get a flying resist. I don't care if it's garbage. Just get one. Dude.
Alright, there we go.
Anything in the game could.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
Calico,
Say
say goodbye.
Goodbye.